Welcome to the Career Start, where we talk about good paying jobs. We look at places to gain new skills. I'm Mr. Smith. If you're looking for a new career, this is the place to be. Let's get it. First of all, I want to thank you for clicking on my video again today, and I really do appreciate it. If you do like today's, if you like today's subject, just go ahead and hit that like button for me. And I'm going to get straight to it. I'm going to talk about Bud Light. This whole Bud Light thing is really got me. So many people are talking about this Bud Light boycott to the point where, all right, so we know what this channel is about. This channel is about looking for jobs. So we want to stay proactive and not reactive. And with this boycott that's going on with Bud Light, I think it's the best time. And I did want to do this subject about being proactive like later on in my agenda, but this boycott right now has really gotten me to like push this agenda like faster because if this boycott goes if this keeps going the way it's going, then people are going to be out of jobs, and that's a serious matter. So, to stay ahead of that curve, we're going to talk about the beverage industry. Now, there's a lot of jobs in the beverage industry, but I don't like to give like too long of a lesson, but the lesson today is going to be if you see a storm coming, you need to start making your way out the door. And what's going on with this boycott, it could leave a lot of people without jobs. And I mean like not those I think this whole boycott is it's really funny. It's really funny to me, but this it's not funny when it gets all the way down to the working class man. The people in them warehouses, the people in those warehouses that they got a lot of warehouses where all over this country. I looked at a whole lot of jobs that they currently have a lot of jobs, and they have production technicians, and I pulled up a whole bunch of them. Of course, I've done this already. They got warehouse personnels, they got maintenance technicians, they got this right here, this position right here that I'm looking at on the screen right now, the stationary engineer boiler operator. That position is making a whole lot of money, and when I was looking at it, they didn't need any higher education, like any like um formal training at like some college. They didn't need that. They just needed a high school diploma or a GED, and it looks like they just needed to be in the industry long enough to have learned stationary engine, able to get their stationary engineer license and learn about CO2 gas collection. And I know about the CO2 gas collection. I do believe that that's like inside training that jobs give you, but they didn't need any. It looks like the only experience they needed was time on the job and just getting familiar with the whole entire process. But I'm kind of getting off subject. That is one of them. I wanted to really highlight this position because what this channel is for is to help people getting to the right jobs and get into the positions that lead to these type of jobs where your hard work over like 5, 10, 15 years can get you a nice job like that. But they have so many job positions all over the place. They need electricians, they need maintenance workers, they need production. And I'm not talking about, again, I don't want to talk about their office jobs because their office is the reason why this is happening. So you want to stay proactive. You see your company doing things like they did, and you got to ask yourself, like, how much longer is this going to last for me here? And you want to be proactive about it. So it's time to update that resume. It's time to update every. If you work at Bud Light right now, if you work for Anheuser Busch as of right now, you should be updating your resume. If you haven't already done so, you need to be doing so. And if anybody listening knows anybody working for Anheuser Busch, you know, try to get them hip to the game and let them know, hey, maybe you need to start looking in other fields, not even other fields. Maybe you need to start looking at other companies, because there's plenty of other beverage companies out there, and uh they pay around the same amount of the same thing. Um getting I'm getting flustered. I'm trying to stop being flustered doing these episodes and saying a lot. So let me just calm down, because I didn't write. Of course, I didn't got a script again, and I didn't even write bullet points this time because I kind of delayed this episode by 2 days. So let's just talk about what we're going to do moving forward from here. From here, you need to start updating that resume. And in that resume, you need to start highlighting what exactly you did for Anheuser-Busch. And anybody else. This is a broad conversation that I'm having, but I really want to reach out to anyone that is working at Anheuser right now, because they're in the news. They're in the news. Their company is in the news. They might not be in the news, but their company is in the news. Um, so highlight everything that you've done with them. It don't matter how small your position was. If you was in production and all you did was stock shelves, all you did was stock boxes, all you did was package boxes. You could have been the merchandiser. You could have been the driver. You could have been somebody. You could have been one of their. They got distillers. I thought I pulled up one of the distillers. They got distillers. You could have been one of their distillers. Here's one of their distiller jobs right here. They got over in San Diego, California. Uh, but yeah, if you have any of these, if you did anything in the beverage company, you need to start highlighting and start crunching down exactly what you did. And remember all the small details so you can put that stuff in your updated resume, and start looking for places like Coca-Cola. I haven't even looked at all their jobs yet. I wanted to do this as I recorded. So I went to the Coca-Cola company website, and I clicked careers, and it was a manufacturing button I thought I saw here somewhere. Let's find this. Work with us. Let's explore with them. North America, that's where we are. That's what this channel primarily likes to talk to. I'm not seeing anything on this page. All right. Careers. Let's try early career. Manufacturing. Let's explore their manufacturing jobs. Let's see what they got out here for individuals. They got machine operators. I used to be a machine operator. I love being a machine operator. Machine operators can make a lot of money. They don't make they can make a lot of money. It's hard to get to those high hourly rates being a machine operator, from my experience and from what I've researched about it, because I was trying to be one. I was trying to be a full-time machine operator, and I was trying to like reach that $60,000 mark. It takes a long time. But still, you can get good 40, $50,000 from being a machine operator, and if you're doing that overtime, you definitely gonna get to those higher numbers. So they need machine operators. I don't care about sales. We don't really talk about sales here. uh they need a warehouse technician. Let's see what their warehouse technician does over in Atlanta, Georgia. It is an exciting time to work for Coca-Cola. We are accelerating our momentum as a fast-growing consumer goods company by putting our people at the heart of our business and everything we do. Warehouse operators are at the forefront of our business, working directly with our products and manufacturing facilities. And that's the people that that this content is for. It's for the warehouse operators who are at the forefront of the business, like the people over at Anheuser-Busch. They gotta have somebody making that beer. They gotta have somebody like packaging that beer. They gotta have somebody like moving that beer. They got to have machine operators, and you know, all those people in those positions should be looking towards other places like Coca-Cola. All you got to do is pick orders, pack, dispatch ongoing, outgoing goods according to the written or verbal orders. Operating forklifts, that's at any warehouse job right there. If you don't have your warehouse, if you're not certified for forklift, you can find forklift training like somewhere in your city or in your county. Even if your county doesn't have it, I'm pretty sure you might have to go to your nearest city and find one. But they're easy to find. I found them real easy in my city. And there's not formal, they're not training to. So whenever you go to a job, you got to get certified by that job. However, there's nothing wrong with you going to get certified outside the job. You having that certification outside the job just helps you get in the job. They're going to certify you again, but if they know that you're familiar with a forklift, whether it's an electric forklift or a propane forklift, uh, it help you stand out a little bit more. So, just basic warehouse stuff that they need people to do, and the qualifications: high school diploma, GED, or equivalent. Um, It says 1 year experience in a similar role, which is perfect for a transition from Anheuser on over to Coca Cola. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna highlight so many of their jobs. I just want to. This whole channel is just awareness. It's just all about awareness and to help people see what's out there, and broaden their horizons, and get people to realize that you don't have to be stuck somewhere. This channel is to motivate you to get up and go find something else. If you feel stuck, if you're not getting, what you want out of life at one particular company, get up and go somewhere else. They got material handlers. Where is this at? Arbondale. Oh, this is in Florida. Material handlers. Material handlers. They make good money. I'm telling you, they make good money. Let's see how much they start off at. Do they even have a starting salary posted? I don't see I don't see a starting salary, but full benefit package that starts on day one of employment. So if they're willing to give you if Coca-Cola is willing to give you benefits on day one, they're probably paying you a good wage because they want you to stay. They don't Jobs and don't give you like full benefit packages on day one unless they want you to stay. And when they want you to stay, they pay good money. They pay good money. So keep that in mind. If you don't want to go to Coca-Cola, you could go to the competition. Ain't nothing wrong with going to the competition. Going to the competition is it's always you know what going to the competition actually get you more money because with the competition know that you already know the industry. So Coors Light, we all know Coors because that's where everybody's drinking now. Ain't nobody drinking that Bud Light. But if you want to go to Miller or Coors, you can go check them out. Let's check out their job. So Miller and Coors is owned by Molson Coors Beverage Company. I just open up their website. You can go and click like I did just now and just click job openings. And of course, we're going to look at United States. They're brewing great beer, crafting great careers. I would work. I would work at one of these places. I'm not frightened. If I had to, I would. Where's your jobs at? Just give me a second. I will find how to find their job listings. If you believe you click, they got an internal website. What's this do? Oh, hey. So we found their job listings. Tour guide. Oh, they got a tour guide. That's only a part-time position. I bet you they make good money being a tour guide. High school diploma, GED, 21 years old. All the other basics, driver's license, being able to walk, stand, lift 50 pounds, starting off at $16 an hour. That's not a lot of money, but you know, hey, it's a good part-time job for real, for real. Let's see what else they got here. Marketing. All right, they got a PM warehouse operator one. Let's see what this PM warehouse operator one. He's out. They need them out in Denver, Colorado. In the role in the role of the PM warehouse operator working in Denver, Colorado, you will be part of the warehouse operation team. You will be responsible for ensuring the timely and correct replenishment. I can't say the word right now. Replenishment of products into the system. So it just sounds like they're making sure the machines are all always have beer in it, and they have a warehouse supervisor and works closely with the delivery and sales team. They're probably not working with the sales team. The supervisor's working with the sales team. They're working with that delivery guy, though. That delivery guy, they're talking to that delivery guy. All right. We don't really look at the responsibilities too much here. Uh, but if you want to take the time to read this, I'll leave it on the screen for a little bit. We like to look at qualifications on this channel because we want to know what it takes to get the job. Um, the responsibilities is a big part of it, but I want this content to reach people who don't know what they need to get into a job. So and if this content is reaching people who have that knowledge, those are the people I will ask to just go in the comment section, leave comments on their experiences working somewhere, what they had to do to get in the industry they're in, and things of that nature. And if you're someone who you still, lost and you don't know what you want to do with your life, leave comments as well. Like, ask any questions. I'm trying to get the community to work together and, help each other out. But the qualifications is 18. So you only got to be 18. You won't be, that don't sound right. Well, you might be handling beer, but they only need you to be 18. Oh yeah, I did notice that also. That Coors is doing criminal background checks on people. So I don't know what they're looking for, but if I'm sure if you have any stealing or any DUI charges or maybe even some violent charges, just they probably won't accept you. But they want basic computer skills, which we all should pretty much have. If you found this video and you clicked on it, you got basic computer skills. Forklift experience. Everybody wants you to be flexible with your hours because that's how the work world works. If you find that 9 to 5, you better keep it, because if you go out to these damn these warehouse jobs, they're gonna want you to be flexible. You go out to any of these retail jobs, they're gonna want you to be flexible. But look, this job starts at $20 an hour in Colorado. But yeah, just want to bring that to everybody's attention. We know that Bud Light's having a tough time right now. So anybody working for them, they may need to be planning their escape. And if this content reaches anybody who currently works there, can I like to hear what's the talk going on in at the warehouses these days? Are you all worried, or are they letting you all, trying to give you all some security until you don't have to worry? But personally, me, if I worked for Anheuser-Busch right now, I'd be worried. I would. But that's gonna conclude the episode today. If you work for Anheuser Busch and you hear this, just go ahead, just please tell me what's going on at that warehouse. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I really want to know. Like, are you all worried? Because I would be. So anybody else, thanks for listening today. And I want to give a big shout out to all my production, manufacturing, all those workers. You all make products, you make the products that we have every day. Trust me, I done it myself. I made floors for a living. All right, I had to make an edit because I said some things I didn't like. So yeah, I was ending my I was ending this show by just saying I used to make floors, and I feel like we don't get a lot of recognition. So this is an edit because, like I said, I was going on and I probably said too much that I don't want out there. But in the end, I do want to appreciate everybody that works in the production and the manufacturing industry. It means a lot to me that we have people out there that's boxing up our cereals and boxing up, our boxing up and casing up all the products in the stores that, you know, we don't even think twice where they come from sometimes. So, like I said, I want to give them a big shout out to my production and my manufacturer workers. Y'all keep it on the grind. I appreciate everything you do. Until next time, peace.